Guys, one of the people you will see at next weekend event is, or I'm sorry, at the big event, National Boot Camp, is my friend, Mr. John Davis. He texted me last week and he's like, hey, I want to do something special for your team. I want to do a special contest for your guys. And I was like, let's do it. Let's do it. So, John, first of all, thank you. Super grateful that you're doing this for us. And appreciate all the help that you do in the back end, helping people, making sure they're getting the right scripts and things like that. So appreciate you like crazy, brother. But talk to us. So what's the contest? What do I need to do in order to qualify? And what do I need to do to win?
Right on, baby. I'll help you out. Dude, I'm fired up about your team. Those are crazy numbers, man. And love all the rookie and new people. So the contest. I had to go back and look at my text I sent you. You just texted me a little bit ago, see what the heck I said. I started doing this with another group, not with the Alliance. And this guy is a friend of mine. He was trying to grow his weekly call like this. And he had agents that were producing, but they wouldn't show up to the call, and for whatever reason. So we started a contest where if an agent uses a bang bang lead, and Steven, you can fine tune this thing however you want. I know we didn't jump on a call, so it's kind of a free for all. So as far as what you guys are going to get, and it may change, I don't know. But the text I sent Steven is, hey, I would love to help out your team. I will donate up to 500 lead Bang Bang final expense leads, basically 500 credits on my Bang Bang lead center a week to your agents who use Bang Bang leads. And you can either say submit an app or issue pay an app. It doesn't matter to me. But if they submit an app and it's a Bang Bang lead, they're just going to need to verify with you that it was, I guess, take a pic, like we used to have to fax stuff in, but however they verify that the app was a Bang Bang lead, and we could do the top however many you want. I said 500 leads, so it could be top 5 get 100 each, or you could change it. Somebody might get 250 and then break it up. You could do a bunch of 50s. Don't matter to me. That's why I said top 5, top 10 on that text. So maybe I'm going to make it a mess for you this afternoon when everybody decides to text you and tell you what they think you should do. But we can do the first week. What do you think? Top 5 first week?
We'll make a decision right now. Let's do top 5, 100 apiece.
I think that's a great idea. So what'll happen, and it could start right now. So next week, if you want, next week when this call happens, I'll jump on and you could just say, here's the top 5 people that submitted apps with Bang Bang leads, and you will each get a voucher to the Bang Bang lead center for $100. And you can search those by county, and you can even sub-search by zip code now.
I love it. It must be on the call to win.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's right. Yeah. That's the other thing. You got to be on. Yeah, that was the whole point of it. So spread the word. Anybody's eligible. If you're a brand new recruit somebody and they're contracted by next week and they submit an app, they're good. And that makes the other thing I've got. Let me turn that off. The Bang Bang Lead Center. I know we've been sending out emails and text blasts, but right now leads are 50% off, which makes them 50 cents with coupon code Bang Bang. We upload leads every day. Some of them are as fresh as 12 hours. The ones and they've never been distributed. Nobody's ever had them. They're not 5 years old, whatever. They've never been given to an agent. And once you buy those out of that lead center, they're done. They're gone. We don't resell them. And then I know the Alliance, you were talking about Portugal, they've got that contest on. Andy Albright gave away $5,000 at Bang Bang Leads on the TWC before family reunion. So I just got a list of the winners. I don't know, I haven't even looked at it. Some of your people may be on there. If not, I told him I'd be 100% in to do that again. So I know they're working on maybe another contest. So all kinds of ways to get free leads, folks. And I'll be there, and we're always flinging leads. So we'll see it. You gotta go to boot camp. It is like you said, there's no excuse, man. It fires me up. Family reunion was amazing, dude. There was an energy all over that place like I haven't felt in a long time. It was good.
Oh yeah, absolutely crazy energy. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate you jumping on. I know you are a crazy busy man. I appreciate you pouring into the team like this. So guys, next week on the Monday message, top 5 issue paid from Bang Bang leads. So just send us a screenshot, send us some proof that you sold that from a Bang Bang lead, and your name goes into the list. And we will give $100 of free leads next week to the top 5. This is something that I'm excited. I'm just excited about starting, man. This is awesome. So thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much.
All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Awesome. Take care, brother. All right. So free leads. So this is something that he wants to start doing for us. So let's take advantage of it, right? I mean, what an incredible thing to be able to get not only the sale and the money from the sale, but then another $100 in leads. Do you need me to read that message, Chandler?
Yes, please.
All right, let's see here. I'm getting a message. They're already keeping me keeping the guardrails in me. All right, when you submit your numbers on Thursday through the website, just separate your sales that are from Bang Bang leads. So when you submit your numbers on Thursday for end of week, just put these 3 were from Bang Bang, just so that we can differentiate that. And then we're gonna give out some free leads. I love it. So exciting. All right, so we're going to run out of time here. Let's get to this. Here's what I want to talk about. One of the things that is always like, it's still mystifying to me. When I learned, over 20 years ago, that I could be elite, I just had to do certain things. Like, it's still mystifying to me, right? Because like before you come to accept that as a truth, you kind of look at people that are elite and you think they're just different. You think they're born different. You think they're lucky, or whatever people like to throw out there. Like, well, it's just I used to feel the same way. Like, elite people are just elite people, but no. Anybody can be elite. You just have to choose certain behaviors, right? You just have to choose certain behaviors. It's not fate. It's not that the world is against you or for you. It's not that it's not that you're like, either you have it in you or you don't. If you simply behave the way an elite person does, if you just do those things, you will be elite. Like, okay, so Adam Burge coming up with $4 million of annuity. He is an elite annuity producer. Guys, he will tell you that there is nothing in him that is not in you. He just does certain behaviors. You look at any of the top performers. I was just spending time with the Burbages, and I mean, just looking at, dear God, over 500,000 issue paid premium already this year, and it's just different behaviors. So the reason I'm hitting that so hard is you got to believe that. You got to believe that in your core, or nothing else that I'll say will make a difference. You've got to believe it in your core. Fit people just do different things. These are behaviors. So one of the things that elite people do is they are elite in their pre-game and game time routine. They do elite behaviors. And so what I'm going to walk through are some things that I'm telling you, just do these. Just do these and you will become an elite performer. All right. Point number 1, you've got to keep the golfers reset. Professional golfers they detach themselves from the last shot. If you're constantly talking about the last shot, guess which shot you're not in the present moment in? The one you're about to make. That's why amateur golfers, they spend all their time carrying around. I can't believe I did it. Carry it with them. Not professional golfers. So same thing in our world. What does that mean? It means you have to you just have to flush the last thing that happened. It means we don't celebrate too long on the win. Don't get me wrong, celebrate a win. But more importantly, when we have a bad call or a missed sale, it's just a bad swing. You've got to put it down, refresh, get back into the present moment. Well, that's not easy, Stephen. I know. I'm with you. Yeah, it's not easy, but that's what elite people do. It's reset before I move forward. I've got to flush that bad call, that hang up, that person that cursed you out, whatever happened, or that you got up to the point of making the sale and then they bailed on it. Whatever happened, flush, forget, move on. Flush, forget, move on. Otherwise, you will not be in the present moment. Here's the thing. When you carry that with you, you then pay a tax for the rest of the time you carry it on everything else moving forward. That what you're carrying with you, that miss, that fail, when you carry it with you, you now pay a tax on every interaction moving forward. Don't do that. Flush it and forget it. Move on. I'm going to talk about mantras in a minute. And that's a big way. That's a big help in moving on. But let me tell you something. Flush, forget, move on. Reset, between every dial, whether it's virtual or every interaction if you're in person, every recruiting call that you make, right? If you're doing recruiting calls and you just get one of these, they live amongst us, right? Like I'm convinced, right? The universe is made up of four things, right? Neurons, protons, electrons, and morons. Right? So you're gonna have that. Flush it and forget it. Flush it. That's science, by the way. Those are the four things that make up the whole universe: electrons, protons, neurons, and morons. So just remember that. It's when you run across one, it's just part of the fiber. It's part of the fabric of the universe. All right. So flush, forget. Now, here's what I'll tell you. The next thing we'll talk about is your pre-shot routine. It is vital. It is vital. Let me tell you something about pre-shot routines. When you look at elite athletes, they have the same pre-shot routine. Now, you watch a professional golfer, right? Professional is because he's coming in the FedEx playoffs. So, and we have one of the FedEx playoff tournaments here in Asheville, which is awesome. So my mind's in golf. I apologize, but I'll keep making application illustration. But when you watch a professional golfer, they go through the same thing. They've crafted and built a routine. They've crafted and built a routine so that they are present in the moment and they do as close to the perfect swing as possible. They have a pre-shot routine. So how does that translate to you and me? What we need to do is have a pre-call routine. What is your pre-call routine? Before you press dial on your power dialer, before you call for the call to do the appointment, before you call, you press call to get it, or you get in the Google Meet to do the recruiting. Before you press go on whatever it is, you've got to have a routine. Let me share some of my routine with you. Physical anchor. You need a physical anchor. Sit up, sit straight, roll your shoulders back, something physical like that. A cue to tell your body that, okay, this is go time. This is go time. What happened last night doesn't matter. What will happen in 28 minutes doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is right here, right now. I am 100% in this moment, in this interaction. Sit up straight, roll your shoulders back. You can do your own. I'm just giving you some good keys. And by the way, that's also good posture, right? You want to see a struggling salesperson, watch their posture. Terrible posture. You want to see elite people, elite posture. No different than a powerful public speaker. They have incredible posture. Weak public speaker, weak posture, right? So what is that pre-shot routine? Sit up, sit straight, and let your first word be your breath. Take a deep breath. Go. Build that routine and do it every single time. So you need a physical anchor, a mental anchor, and a technical anchor. What's the technical anchor? The technical anchor can be something very simple. You do your physical anchor, you do your mental anchor. Look at the client's name. Now we're in the game. This sounds like, I'm telling you, this sounds like this stuff doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it's the difference between elite people and non-elite people. Non-elite people, they don't follow through on this stuff, or they do it for a little bit, it works, and then they stop doing it. These little things to keep you in the moment, we all need that, because everything is pulling at all of us all the time, right? Everything is pulling at all of us all of the time. So having your pre-shot routine where you've got a physical anchor, a mental anchor, and a technical anchor, when you have all three in your pre-shot routine, you are going to perform at a higher level. Here's what I'd love. Hey, build your pre-shot routine and share it. Post it on Discord. Share it. This is my pre-shot routine. I'm taking what we did in the call today and I'm putting it to immediate use. Here's my pre-shot routine. This is what I'm doing. I'm going to sit up straight, roll my shoulders back. Joe Smith. But build this pre-shot routine. I'm telling you, this is a little thing that's a massive thing in the difference between elite and non-elite people. All right, so now let's talk about mantras. I'm gonna give you 5 things on mantras, and then we're gonna build a mantra. Why is it so important to have a mantra? Well, when you start with a pre-shot routine and your mantra, the reason you do a mantra is, one, it's gonna create focus. People that use mantras, they get focused. They get focused because you're giving your body instructions. You're giving your mind instructions. Here's the other thing a mantra will do for you. It creates resilience. When you have a mantra, you have resilience. I'll give you some examples, and you can think about. So if that's my message to myself before every interaction, then when I have a bad interaction, I'm going to do better because I have a mantra of what I'm about. And when you're about something, it makes it so much easier to overcome things. The other thing a mantra will do for you is it will help shape your behavior. It'll help shape your behavior. So every time before I go speak on stage at an event, I have an absolute mantra thing I do every single time. And you'll see it with I've gotten to be backstage with a lot of the elite speakers that we've brought into big events. You watch a John Maxwell, if you watch a Brian Tracy, I'm just telling you, it's they all do it, so I just do it. Right? It keeps you consistent, and here's what really a mantra does: it gives you an identity, and once your identity becomes fixed, you become undefeatable. No one can defeat you when your identity is fixed, and that's what a mantra will do for you. So let's talk about it. What should we do? What does it look like? Well, if you don't, let's see. Let me think about it this way. What does it look like? It's got to be a positive message about who you are and what you're doing. And what it will do is keep away all the demons of doubt, all the demons of worry. You think about even about low performers. What do? They before they do anything, they think through what they don't want. What if they get mad? What if I mess up the sale? What if I mess up the script? Maybe that's what a low performer is doing. An elite performer, they have their anchors and they have their mantra. I'm here to serve, not sell. That's a great mantra. I'm here to serve, not sell. Next shot, execution only. Next shot, execution only. Voice to voice, present moment. Just some sort of mantra that will keep you in the moment. It'll keep all the doubts at bay. It'll create consistent behavior, and it will start to mold your identity even stronger. Well, one of the things that so I'll give you an example of a mantra, right? So my mantra before I go on stage is love the people, reach their hearts, just be Stephen. I'm saying that in my head as I'm walking out to talk every single time. So what is your mantra for each sale? What is your mantra for each recruiting appointment? You use your mantra with those physical, mental, and technical anchors. You do this every single time, no matter what. When you do this every single time, and by the way, none of the things that I've said take 30 seconds. We're talking literally seconds to get yourself in the moment, to get yourself present, to get yourself focused, to keep away the demons of doubt, the worry about what you don't want. It takes mere seconds. But when you extrapolate that out over your performance, it's worth millions of dollars. It's worth millions of dollars to take the time and do this thing right. Now, here's the thing. It's got to be every time. And you say, but what if I forget? Then just do it on the very next one. The longer you do it every single time, it simply just becomes a part of your identity. And then at that point, it's actually a different part of your brain that takes over running that. You're no longer using your conscious thought to do it because it's now a part of you. I'm telling you, I would love to know what your physical anchor, I would love to know what your mental anchor is going to be. I'd love to know what your technical anchor is going to be. And I'd love to know your mantra. Like share that, post it on the Discord. I would love to see that. All right. Now, let's end with this. Standardizing the rhythm. Process over emotion. The difference between elite and non-elite is an elite executes the same exact way, whether they're practicing or actually playing in the game. We're back to sports. Non-elite, they don't have that consistency. They practice weak. They don't do the things that they're supposed to do when they practice, and they expect all of a sudden elite performance to show up in the game. That's not what elite people do. Elite people practice the same as they play. If you watch an elite golfer, when they practice, they do the same things as when they're in the tournament. So how does that relate to us? What I'm asking you for is to craft your pre-shot routine, develop your mantra, and then every single call, execute. Every single call, execute. Not just when you feel like it, not just when you had a good call, every single time. When you become this process oriented, you will become like this emotionally. When you are like this emotionally, you will perform more consistent. It starts to feed itself. You become a consistent machine of production. These are very, very simple things that we're talking about, very simple concepts, but it will make the biggest difference as you're working to become elite. I want to end the call where I started the call, and that is to just remind you. I'm not talking to anybody else right now, but you got everything inside you that every elite performer has. You can become absolutely mind-blowing elite. Just start adopting the behaviors of the elite. You guys, when that base truth got into my mind and heart, almost 25 years ago, when I accepted that, it's like, I'm just going to do all those elite performer things. I'm not going to do the stuff that low performers do. I'm not going to lose my mind every time something bad happens. I'm not going to lose my mind every time something good happens. I'm going to have a process. I'm going to have a mantra, and I'm going to go out and perform. Guys, I'm telling you what, you becoming elite, you will become such a powerful person in this business and in your life. But what I'm telling you is these small things, they make the difference. So share it with me. I would love to see your pre-shot routine, and I would love to hear your mantra. Let's go out. Let's apply these things immediately to every interaction moving forward. And I'm telling you, the results will start to pile up. The results will absolutely start to pile up. And I'll give you one adapting thing here that I left out. Your pre-shot routine and your mantra for selling can be different than for recruiting. Then can be different for public speaking. So don't feel like you've got to craft this one thing that encapsulates everything. You'll bog down and you won't do it. You'll get bored. So start with your sales. Start with your sales pre-shot routine. What are your anchors? What is your mantra? Then build your recruiting one. What are your anchors? What is your pre-shot routine? And what is your mantra? And share it with us. Share us with it. We'd love to see it. All right. Hey, so let's end the call with this. Let's go out. Let's grab some bang bang leads. Let's put some numbers up there and let's get some free leads. He's going to give us $500 a week by doing this, guys. I'm just telling you, there's some of you that this is going to get you over the hump. This infusion of lead cash will get you over the hump. So let's get out. Let's get after it, guys. Get your tickets for National Boot Camp. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. That is our goal, is to outgrow the facility so that we move then into arenas. I'm telling you, there's going to be an event where we absolutely sell it out. Everything I see is indicating this is going to be it. So I would get your tickets now. If you're anywhere near Dallas, if you're anywhere within driving distance, come out and see me tomorrow, guys. Here's what I know. Holly and I love you. We want you to win more than you can possibly imagine. So let's get out and let's get after it.